Hey guys, I'm playing with the amp again this morning. New Year's Day, and we're already off to a rip-roaring start. So I had changed the 40 through 160 inductor, changed the orientation of it from the previous configuration, which went this way, parallel to the 10 through 20 meter coil. I've kind of had this configuration before, with the only difference being the 10 through 20 meter coil being angled a little bit more on a 45 towards the back in this fashion here. And the way it is now, it's a little easier to get the ribbon strapping on there. As far as using that type of connection for this inductor here, it's out of the question. I just can't make too many bends with it. So I'm using the braided strap that I used before, which I didn't have any issues with on 40 through 160. The 80 meter tap, as you can see by the meter, is about 9.3 microhenries, 9.2, 9.3. Okay, the book calls for 8.5. So that's in the ballpark. But I'm experiencing some stray inductance. And this is the issue that I had before, and the reason why I wanted to turn this coil 90 degrees to the 10 through 20 meter coil. Just connecting the end of the inductor to that stud, which goes to the plate tune capacitor, the antenna capacitor, the load capacitor, the inductance goes up about 10 henries. And when I connect some of the other wiring there, it goes up to like 37 henries, which is way more than what we need. So right now I have it isolated and I'm going by my gut. The 40 meter connection doesn't really change all that much when I connect those other ones in there. But the back half of this coil gets to be really hot as far as the amount of inductance is generated when it's connected in the circuit. So by the math, that tap there for 80 meters is kind of in the ballpark. This inductor is on the bench is a little larger than it needs to be for 160. And where that black mark is right there on the glue, those are the coils I would need to short out by the math for 160 meters to make that coil the correct length. So this whole assembly is roughly 20 microhenries. I need about, let's just round it off to 17 or so. And that's basically where I need to be. So I am going to connect this via my gut and see what happens. But if this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm going to do. The thing is I had power out on 80 and 160 before, and I'm sure I can get it again. The only issue was those ribbon connections on 10 meters, especially, getting hot. So, all right, that's enough. I've talked enough. Let me get some things done here, and we'll check back. Thanks.